And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, the RPG Guy, and we've got our work cut out for us. Oh yes, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get to it. We're going to do these two builds first. Because of the way we ordered parts and whatnot, we can at least knock these out pretty quick. And this guy wanted blue cables, so... yeah, so we'll make sure we have blue cables ready. But let's get over here and start getting these guys built. This is the IT dude, so he's second in the lineup, and the big rig is the one that's going first. So you can see different tower we have to use for this, but that's just because of the nature of the beast, which this thing will become. So let's get to it here. Let's take everything off. All right. It would help if I actually grabbed the parts. Okay. So we're going here. Pretty sure we only have one stick. A power supply. The power is the big one. That will not fit in the other rigs, so is what it is with that. There we go. Graphics cards. This is a dual wielder of epic proportions. Processor. $168 left. Memory. I believe we went with this. And cooling is this. Looks good. Let's set it all up. This thing's gonna be a beast. We don't have any new fans, do we? No. Okay. Let's close it up as well. Let's get the RAM set. Do. Now this guy is going to get some used parts. We're going to get it somewhat set up here. Alright, let's go ahead and do 3D Mark is really all we need. Though we will put the GPU builder in there. The upgraded GPU thingy. To ensure we get the performance we want. Why did I put the virus scanner on there? God damn it. Take that off. And because we might need to get... we probably don't need to get extra performance, but just in case. Alright, this guy's got some of the used stuff. So, graphics card. You. And we have one that would fit you. Alright, let's see. We've probably got a bunch of wattage to spare, so let's just jump it up really high. Because those cards are only 150 watts, so should be able to get pretty good performance out of that. And then cooling. Another cheapo in there. And memory. Looks good. Boot her up. No boot device. Why is there no boot? Because I didn't put one in there. That's why there's no boot device. $86 remaining. Sweet. Let's go ahead and put all the panels back on here. All we need to do is run 3D Mark Advanced Edition. pretty much nothing else. But we will... No, yep. Memory, what was the memory on this? Okay, fine. Making sure that that's set. Alright. You bastard. Need a new mother... No, not a new motherboard. What were we doing for you? Think about that. I think we were just doing a video card. And doubling your RAM. Memory. Bam. Now we need to unplug everything and reconnect all of this with the blue cabling. $93.57, that doesn't seem high enough. You would think it would be. Okay, hold on. Try that. It should be able to get up there with what we have. I just need to tune it better. And we'll check the RAM speed. It's a 650, so we will put the GPU tuner on this one just in case. Oh, blue screen? God damn you. Alright. We can get this. It's just going to be... Whoops. I don't know why I did that. It's just going to be kind of a dick. It's just shy of what we need. Let's try again. It could crash again, though, too. So... scanner and the tuner just in case. Now this is the green cabling one. Nope, see, it's still blue screening. Let me make a mild... Oh, God, why do I keep doing that? It's the best wattage we've got, so... we gotta compromise somewhere here. Do we have any leftover money? $8, so new. Let's just try that. Alright, so this one is diagnose. We want the other one. Wait a minute. This is the upgrade with the blue. I'm getting confused. Crap. This is the one with the green cape. Okay, before we start this... I'm getting them mixed up. This is not good. Alright, now we can run it. God damn you. So maybe the wattage is too high in general. Again, not a problem, just something that needs a slight adjustment. Okay, so let's try that. All right, so this is going. This will probably be fine. Let's check our Sheenan. Is this Sheenan? Haslam Gene. Okay, this is the one that wants the blue cables. Okay. And this is the one with the broken motherboard. Which is easy enough. Looks like that's going a little better this time. Do 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 do. Shitty RAM. Processor. Cooling. Alright, let's plug everything back in. $93.61. So let's keep playing with this a little bit more. $44.80. Yep. All done with this guy. Let's go back to green. Getting a little bit of lag for some reason. It's always something. And this guy just want to diagnose and fix it. We don't need to run. We don't need to put in GPU tuner. I need to set the RAM over there. I didn't. Oh no, we don't. Not on that rig, because it's got such shitty RAM in it. Screw it. All right, done. Oh! Turn the wattage down. So this one was a broken motherboard and a broken hard drive, I believe. The hell? Oh, it wants you to put in what belongs to it first. I see. Whatever. Stupid thing. Put in its cooling unit. Oops. Memory, which is garbage, so we don't have to reset the memory on it. I guess we just plug it all back in. want to get a lot of this plugged back in here. Had a lot of extra crap. God damn it. We'll turn down the bottom area and see. If we can't get it to work, we're going to have to try something else, but what a bitter, bitter piece of shit. We might even buy a piece of software. We might even install OCCT to speed up the process of figuring that out. Okay, this one's done. Pawn free. Nope. Go down one more bit of wattage here. We could also overclock the processor, but try to avoid that if at all possible. Alright, this one's done. We're not done yet. Motherboard. Let's go with the regular M-Tech and get it out of here. Shitty memory. You know what? I don't want the 4 gig stick in here anymore. The idea that I'm going to use 4 gigs is very unlikely, and getting another one of those is also very unlikely. Considering there's so much RAM out there. Blue screened again, motherfucker. We're going to turn down the bottom area again and see if we can just improve what's there. We can only put in a single card, so it's going to be a 6 gigger. Gotta keep trying. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Probably gonna get rid of those guys. The wattage is too high. I know we're getting into better wattages, but we're also getting into better cards. That make no sense to keep those two guys. Where is the other one? Sell those. Yeah, at this point, it's just no point in keeping them. No, I was looking for something before I rudely interrupted myself. Oh, that's right. A 6-core card. That would be non-SLI. We have one. I just don't remember where I saw it. Ah, there it is. Let's put that in there. Okay, looks like it's actually finishing over there. We'll have to see, though. We'll still have to play around with it, I think, because I don't think it's going to meet the requirement. It'll just barely probably be under it. This one's done. Yeah, we're back at 9375 again. So what can I do? I thought I put a hard drive. Oh, I didn't connect the hard drive. That's why there's no boot device. So 308, not a great rig, but so it'll be 408 when it gets to the operating system, but we're going to benchmark it. And we have some room to jack the CPU up, so GPU up, so we're going to do that. Okay, nope. So let me see here. What can we do? This guy went on use new parts because we might be able to throw something else in there. Yeah, I did. All new parts. So let's try that. Get the best performance out of this RAM. Just from messing with it. Doesn't show anything. That should be fine. Come on, little card. I know you can do it, buddy. If not, oh, excuse me. If not, we'll have a bunch of big old cards sitting around with nothing to use it on. Which, again, isn't a problem. We'll just have to figure out a better way to get more performance. I'm wondering if it's a RAM issue, but it's 16 gigs. So I don't really buy into it being a RAM issue. It's probably the processor. No, it's got to be the video cards. So we'd have to back off on the video performance somewhere. But I don't want to put in a lower power supply. But we'd have to trim back on everything else in order to nickel and dime this all the way up to something we can actually use. Which, in turn, is not that great of an option. But it looks like it might make it. But I don't know if we're going to get the number or not. Yeah, it's still the same freaking number, 9354. Let's build it up again. I think this is where it crashes. What is in here? You would think we would be able to do this with little trouble. Because we've gotten higher scores than this before. That's not a joke either. We've gotten higher scores than this. We've gotten over 10,000, so why can't I do it now? Without having to go into like the big $700 cards. And we're practically breaking the budget here. So there's so there's fundamentally something wrong here. What it is, I'm not sure. Try again. My best bet. I have a feeling it can't be memory. The processor's pretty good too. This is where the troubleshooting really is rough. If we need to, we can get this down to, we get $40 back. That's really it. So we'd have $48 to play with. I don't see how we can improve upon this setup. Alright, this one is done. $97.29. How are we not getting there? We could go to a lesser processor and go for stronger cards. which might be what I have to do. Which is fine. We'll just throw these in new builds because they're very good cards, and then build around them. So, in other words, we would be building inferior machines for one-time customers, and then put these beasts in there to get rid of them. And that's the only thing I can think of, is to go with a far inferior processor and then put in a more beastly card. Yeah. Okay, so the only way we're going to save money on this at all, let's take this, open this up. And let's take these out. And figure out how much money we have to play with once we take all this out. So we have $1,318 remaining. Okay, so $1,300. I'm convinced everything else is fine. $1,318 remaining. Let's go. So which ones did we actually buy? We bought these right here. And performance-wise, they were just not enough. So literally, we'd have to go into a higher tier in total to get there. And that's the only thing I can think of. So let me double check my budget really quick. What was our budget? $1,318. Oh, $1,318. So if I get two of these, I only have $8 left. Well, that ain't gonna work. You know what will, though? Okay, so if we add $40, we get $48. This is a Hail Mary, by the way. Let's add that. And we'll go with the one that's $45. Actually, this is higher performance. Oh, I didn't put the graphics cards in. Oh my god. If this actually works, it'll, number one, be absolutely hilarious. But it'll also be equally absurd. And, you know, just wow. The worst processor pretty much money can buy. The cheapest processor in the game with the most hardcore freaking everything else. This should work. If it doesn't, then I'm out of ideas. And the whole build's got to be redone. And again, I'm not that worried about it because it can be figured out, but it's still a pain in the ass. $2 over. $2 over, really? How do they figure? Because I took that out. There we go. Stupid fucking thing. $2 over. Kiss my ass. Didn't have a choice either. Alright. And the GPU tuner. Actually, though, surprisingly, I think we saved 10 watts on this. Thank you guys for your patience as I struggle with inferiority. But like I said, we're best cases we have a hard drive that's already got crap installed on it, and we've got the two video cards. Maybe, who knows? Somebody else might come in with a big build and say, oh, I need like 90 to 100, and I'll be like, okay, I know I can do that. Might have to play with the wattage a wee bit, but we should make it. These are two more beastly cards than before. I'd be, though we did crap out on the processor. I'm not going to put this all the way back together, but... Why does it look terrible when it should be looking badass? Let's turn this stuff in because you guys have been so patient. Let's get this stuff turned in. Let's make a save because I got freaking turned around while working on it. Let's collect. Yay. 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 And cool. Meh. Meh. Okay. Well, I made it through. That's a good sign. Ish. Bet you have a faster speed RAM might have got us the rest of the fucking way there. 9264. It's even worse. All right. I'm convinced that this was a processor issue, not a video card issue. We're gonna leave that hard drive in there though, because we're gonna need all the money we can get. Let's put in these two. So it was a processor problem, more so than anything else. Let's take a look here. I should have stuck with my gut and not have done that. But now we have a shitty one we can get rid of. So the i5 7600. How much money do we have to spend here? 258. I almost don't believe that. Oh, 248 because of the cooler. 248. So processors. What is the one that we have? Where is it? $190, and we have $248 to spend. Can't do that one. So what are we looking at here? This should be... This is better. More wattage. 248. Is there anything else I can nickel and dime the fuck out of? There's no more fans I can rip off of this thing. 248, huh? Oh. 248. This should be better, technically, than this. What's better? Okay, let's just look up what's better than the i7600. We might have to go AMD. There's a 7600K. It's 200, and it's overclockable, but we don't have a motherboard that does that. What's 7700, which is $2 too expensive. And there's not really anything we can cut back. Well, we could cut back on RAM speed again to 2400. Let's try that. $16 gigs. See what happens. That should give us the money amount to do the 7700. How much are we saving here? How much do I have to spend? $398. I can't go to the 7700 with this. I can't go to the I can't go to the regular 7700. I think. That's 390 and 398. Okay, so we can do this. Might have to start looking at overclocking CPUs too. Can't go to the higher thingies. The only way I will not see, the Intels aren't giving me the performance I want on average processor wise. We might have to start just relying more on AMD because I'm just not getting the feel for it, if that makes any sense. It keeps screwing us up some way, somehow. So yeah, we might have to do something different. I think we should be okay, other than it might crash, but if it crashes, we just need to fix a few things. But I can't think of anything better we can put in here. We had to lower the RAM to 2400. It's 16 gigs, though, but it's 2400. The only other option is to replace the 16 gigs with an 8 gig stick at, like, 3200. But... and I forget what's more important. I think it's faster megahertz is more important than amount of gigs of RAM, but I don't know. It seems like this game has different takes on that, depending on what kind of job you're doing. So, yeah, this episode, me banging my head against the wall trying to fix this fucking thing. There we go. 10,202. Got it. It was a processor problem, so we have some cards and RAM and processors we gotta now implement into other things, but get this the fuck out of my shop. We troubleshoot it. And you know what? To those of you at home are probably screaming through the screen, I probably should have looked at the 3D Mark results to see where I was hurting the most. You're right in presuming that. I should have done that, and now I'm thinking about it going, why didn't I do that? So, that probably would have saved me a lot of grief. Bam. Sweet. Alright. So. Why have I not accepted these? Are we holding on to parts? No, we're not. Possibly. Oh, we haven't looked at these. Alright, well, let's look at them now, I guess. Alright, so. Alright. Something's definitely broken. It's a bit of a mystery. Can you help figure out what's wrong? I can't get past the BASOD at BIOS with a really... I get a blue screen of death with a really long error message every time. I need it pretty soon. 2 days of delays. It seems pretty dusty inside. Those plastic red cables look really nice. Well, number one, do we have red? I think we do. Plastic red, yep. We have no idea what's wrong with this one either. It's probably something we must have worked on. And he added stuff of his own. Blue screen of death. Bad power supply? You know what, we'll have to check it out when it gets here. Request for an upgrade. My PC isn't fast enough right now, but the performance, for performance, does 3264 sound like a fair benchmark target? I'd like to get it done in 2 days. Let's cool the CPU with an I/O cooler. I was on PCB and saw some awesome braided orange. I believe we do have these, but we'll check. Braided orange. Yes. Braided plain. Yes, we do have it. All right, so we don't need to waste money on that. 260. So what? Okay, we've learned today that processors are usually a pretty big deal. For 2,000 bonus, the G4500 is pretty crappy. He also wants an AIO cooler. So his budget is very low at 260. So we would be going 260 minus 70 just for that. 190. That's not enough for video card. That's not enough for memory, but memory's probably not going to get it this. So it's probably 190 to spend on a processor. So let's go into 190. What do we get for 190? Oh, look at that. We actually... Oh, but it's a Cabby Lake. It may not fit. Ooh. I'm curious. I want to see if it fits. Fuck that. And liquid cooling. So we can get rid of that if it works. Boom. I'm worried it's not going to work. Oh, shit. We got to order everything anyway separately. So we accept. Let's order this thing today. That way it gets here tomorrow. Let's turn everything off. Shut everything down. Let's get the hell out of here. Would like to finish these 2 rigs on this episode if possible, but I have a feeling I won't be able to. Plus we got... Oh, just a tower. Ooh. Alright. You, come with me. This is a neat little tower. The way it looks anyway. Let's see if we can put it in. If not, we gotta go for the one that's 180. It fits. And then he wanted liquid cooling, which we could put maybe above. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we'll put it up here. Oops, what the hell? Do the back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Still dirty stuff. Double check that. Good thing. And virus scan. Alright, let's grab this. And actually, you know what? We can grab this and get rid of something, I think. Do we have... No, we can't, but we can buy one cheap. We'll buy a cheap power supply. Probably a 440. I think we have another 600 gig... Or 1060, rather. Yeah, we do. We have a 1060 there. That might be our last 1060, so we could dump that and be on our way. Actually, you know what? We'll get rid of this shitty, this piece of junk here. So, yeah, we'll be good. Alright, need to figure out, though, what's wrong with you. You boot? But what else do you not do? No CPU found. So this is a 1600, amongst other things. Make sure the RAM's set. I don't think we did this when we booted it. Nope. It doesn't go any higher anyway. What do we got here? Upgrade. Need more power. And okay, so it's all repairs, so we'll do that later. It was a 1600, wasn't it? $270. Yeah, so let's go ahead and order. I guess that's all that's wrong with it. And this guy's pretty much done. As will that one be. So we'll same day order this guy. Just to get it here. And then boot her up and clean her out. You know what? Because of the nature of this rig, yeah, let's do this way. So these rigs, we need to make sure when we clean them out, we open them from the back and see how it's doing. Run it. Oh, you know what? We gotta check cabling. God damn it. We'll stop that one in a minute. We haven't worked on this rig. This is somebody else's. Alright, hold on one second. Stop you. You're not done. You can only wish to be done. Alright, who is this? This is Mysterious Boat. He's the one that wants braided orange, and he's the one that wants red. Okay, braided orange. Let's just disconnect everything. And then we'll reconnect everything. Run it. Now this dude wants red. I think it was plastic, so let's make sure. Plastic red. Run 3D Mark and run virus scan. I did not buy that power supply I was going to buy, did I? Whoops! Yeah, we're going to buy a cheapo power supply, and you know what? Because I'm lazy and just want to get it done. You know, let's check and see if we have one coming in the next day. If we do, then it's not such a big deal. Ooh, yoink. I don't think so. Yeah, we don't. So, just because I want to get it done. You guys are being very patient with me while we do this. Big, 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 big tower. I guess we'll just get rid of this guy. It's the cheap one we got. Memory. Yeah. Time to get rid of these big old beasts. Nope, no boot device. And now there's a boot device. I just figure we use this one because I want to save the bigger, better, one card for something else. Makes sense to me anyway. And it's already got the stuff on it, so we can power through this. All right. 3739. Yes. Done. Did I scan? Pretty sure I did. We don't have that much wattage, but let's do it anyway. Anything to get better performance. All right, this one is done. All right, get it out. And just to make sure, the usual deal here. Let's get these turned in. Nice. Whew. Meh. Interesting, but meh. That's a build. But we're not going to have time to build it right now. I'll read this. We've noticed that you still haven't signed up for your free trial at Dynabeard. Visit your local Dynabeard office and speak to one of our colleagues to take advantage of this great value offer. Here's what the press is saying. Dynabeard holds enormous power in our office. 22 tips to get started with Dynabeard. Ride Acosta, Jarbinge Gazette. No one ever says bad things about Dynabeard. 10 second things you didn't know about Dynabeard. Paulomi Leathers, the Ridgeview Courier. Sign up, please, please. Do it for me. I need you to do this, please. Dynabeard and Dynabeard and Love have 4 things in common. Bing, Willett, Chatsworth, Independent. Sign up for Dynabeard today to receive a free 5-piece direct action kit. Your friends will be shocked. Dynabeard, shh, don't make a fuzz. Boo. Hello, just to let you know that malware check fixed it all and the video quality is now great. Probably didn't need all that extra stuff. Now grandson wants to swap PCs. Think he knew all along, the little bugger. Anyway, thank you, Gene. So 2 repairs. Well, one's an upgrade, one's a diagnostic repair, which we may not know. And then another build, which is looking interesting. All right, this guy's done. Let's get this over here. Boom. 623. Not a bad number. Anyway, this, guys, is a really good place for us to stop. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. And when we come back, we will have some more PC Building Simulator for you. And luckily, maybe, possibly, we'll get one of those expensive cards out of here and pass it on to some new rigs and whatnot. Try to make up for some lost money. You know, those kinds of things. No. Yeah, but we're going to try to do what we can on that. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/EctarStudios for gaming, for video game playthrough, Let's Plays, live with me. Our Chairman of the Board show, which is a tabletop board gaming show that we do Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, check out the Hobohead Crab Play show. He does them every other Thursday, once a month on Friday. And he blind plays games that he missed out on because he comes from an younger generation. So he actually missed out on a ton of retro games and whatnot, and old JRPGs, and even some slightly newer stuff. But he was just a little too young to actually grasp all of it. So he's now slowly getting reintroduced to this stuff, and he's having a blast with it. And you can actually see us. You can actually see us. It's amazing. So anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll see you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.